Learn English through story. The River of Choices. In a bustling town where the noise of commerce met the calm of nature, lived a wise old man named Samuel. He was known throughout the town for his profound insights and gentle demeanor. Samuel had a peculiar hobby. He would sit by the riverbank, watching the water flow, and often people would come to him for guidance on their life's dilemmas. One sunny afternoon, a young woman named Clara approached him, visibly distressed. Her life had become a whirlwind of confusion, caught between her dreams of becoming an artist and her family's expectations to take over the family business. The weight of her decision pressed heavily upon her shoulders. "Samuel," she began, her voice trembling, "I don't know what to do. My heart longs to paint and create, but my parents want me to join them in the family business. I feel like I'm standing at a crossroads, and I don't want to disappoint anyone." Samuel smiled softly and gestured for her to sit beside him. "Clara," he said, "life is much like this river. It flows in one direction, but there are many tributaries along the way. Each tributary represents a choice, and each choice shapes the course of your life. Let me share a story." With that, Samuel began his tale. Once, in a distant village, there lived a young man named Liam. Like you, Liam faced a choice: to follow his passion for music or to take over his father's farm. His father had worked tirelessly all his life, and he wanted Liam to continue the family legacy. The townsfolk praised the farm, calling it the heart of their community, while music was seen as a mere hobby. Clara listened intently as Samuel continued. Torn between his love for music and his duty to his family, Liam chose to follow the path of farming. He worked hard every day, but in his heart, the melody of his dreams played a haunting tune. He grew increasingly unhappy, and his passion dimmed. He became resentful, not just of the farm but of himself for not pursuing what he truly loved. Samuel paused, allowing Clara to absorb the story. One day, while tending to the fields, Liam heard the sound of a distant flute. Drawn to the music, he followed it and found a gathering of people dancing and singing. Overcome with emotion, he picked up a discarded flute and joined in. As he played, he felt the joy he had long forgotten. In that moment, he realized that life's choices did not have to be mutually exclusive. He could combine his love for music with the life he had chosen. Samuel smiled at Clara. Liam began to play music in the evenings after working on the farm. He found a balance, and soon the villagers would gather to listen to his melodies. The farm thrived, and so did his spirit. His passion became a source of joy not only for him but for the entire community. In the end, Liam realized that following his heart did not mean abandoning his responsibilities, it meant enriching them. Clara's eyes sparkled with understanding. "So, you're saying that I can pursue my art and still honor my family's wishes?" "Exactly," Samuel replied. "Your life is like this river. You can navigate its twists and turns, finding ways to merge your passions with your responsibilities. The key is to communicate openly with your family. Share your dreams with them and explore how you can blend your desires with their expectations." Encouraged, Clara thanked Samuel and promised to take his advice to heart. She left the riverbank feeling lighter, as if a weight had been lifted from her shoulders. That evening, she sat down with her parents and spoke from her heart. To her surprise, her parents listened attentively. They had always wanted the best for her, and once they heard Clara's dreams, they softened. "We just want you to be happy," her mother said, tears in her eyes. "If art is your passion, then we support you. But perhaps you can help us part-time while pursuing your dreams? Clara felt a rush of relief and joy. With open communication, they worked together to create a plan that allowed her to study art while assisting in the family business. Clara thrived, finding a balance that nourished both her artistic spirit and her family ties. As the months passed, Clara's art blossomed. She held exhibitions, and the town began to recognize her talent. Her parents beamed with pride, not only for Clara's success but for her courage to follow her dreams. Years later, as Clara sat by the river, reflecting on her journey, she realized that life's choices were not about choosing one path over another but about finding harmony among them. Like the river that meandered gracefully through the landscape, she understood that it was possible to embrace the flow of her passions while honoring her commitments. In that moment, she felt a deep sense of gratitude for Samuel's wisdom, her parents' understanding, and the courage to forge her own path. The river of choices had led her to a life of fulfillment, and she knew that she could always find beauty in the delicate balance between dreams and responsibilities. And so, Clara continued to paint, filling the world with her vibrant creations, forever grateful for the lessons learned by the riverbank. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.